what I'm going to show y'all, I've been doing this for quite a while now. It's basically my ChatGPT business coach. I have it set to give me some daily time management support. I always feel like I need a little nudge in the morning. I'll have my to-do list, but I feel like, well, maybe with this new task feature, it can help. Maybe I could give it my to-do list, and it can help me time block with it. And I love motivation, and I tell it, like, I want some motivation. I want you to be my cheerleader. You tell it what you want. And it took a little bit of time to refine it exactly, but it's basically my time manager, supporter, coach, whatever. It's really cool. So I want to show this example. I'm going to pull up a doc. When I was playing around with it this week, with yesterday, I wanted to show an example of how this works. So I had to set up all these, I had to work with the prompting to get it to do exactly what I want. So it may take a little time for it to get just right for you. It's not going to necessarily be exactly what you want on your first go around, but through all my refinement, I have it set to do this with me every day. So this is an example from yesterday. I want it to tell me what day it is, because when you have this long scrolling page of all, it's just every single day, it just adds to the bottom of the page. I want to be able to like maybe I want to look back at one from earlier in the week. So I have it set to, tell me what is today's day. So today is Wednesday, July 2nd. Good morning. I love this. Good morning, Madalyn, and happy Wednesday. It's time to lock in and focus on your mission today. You've got goals to hit, people to help, and projects that matter. So let's get to it. What's on your to-do list today? What's your first move? And how can I help you win the day? I need that. And I didn't realize I needed that till I started playing with this feature. Then it goes on to say, as your business coach, here's your nudge. Money flows to speed and clarity. Don't wait for perfect, just get it moving. Whether it's replying to emails, prepping content, or launching your next thing, do it with power and purpose. Like James Wedmore says, you don't get clarity, then take action. You get clarity from taking action. I told it that my two favorite business coach motivator types are James Wedmore and Myron Golden. So it weaves that into this every day. I mean, I still cannot, I'm telling y'all, $20 a month.
Crazy. That's awesome.
This, from just this one task I have set up alone, is worth $20 a month. And I have multiple ones, and plus all the other features. So then it says, once you share your list, I'll break it into time blocks so you can hit the ground running. Let's move with focus and confidence. And remember, the more consistent you are, the easier it gets. Let's go, Madalyn, 1% better today. Love it. So I'm just a very minimalist. So I just give it my very basic, and it knows enough about me that it knows when I have things abbreviated. It knows through my, I've been doing this thing for months now, a lot of months. I don't remember when I started. Whenever the task feature came out, I think it was maybe March or February. So I've been doing this for quite a while every day. So I just said, okay, number one, got to work on my podcast. I need to do some editing in Camtasia and relaunch it. And I like to go ahead and just kind of tell it how much time I think I want to work on that. And the newsletter prep for this, and then I want to move my newsletter from Beehive to Substack, and I just put if I have time. And I'd already been doing stuff all morning yesterday, so I just said have my start time at noon. So this is what it came back with. Good morning, Madalyn, and happy Wednesday. Today, it just says it again, kind of repeats the date. Let's lock in and move with purpose. You don't need to conquer the mountain today, just climb your section. Just remember, I want it to give me this kind of motivation. You don't have to, but I trained it to be like this with me because this is what I prefer. You already know what to do, and now it's time to execute with clarity, boldness, and joy. Here's your focus schedule for today based on 12 p.m. start. So it just kind of breaks down and just kind of gives me just more little coaching motivation stuff, like on the podcast. Just start. That's the breakthrough. Action breeds clarity, and you're relaunching this week. Next one with the newsletter. Share your voice, your insights, and get people excited for what's coming next. For this live stream prep, strategize, simplify, and spark value. This is where your audience sees you shine. And then if I have time to work on the newsletter, a smooth shift that sets you up for future growth. And then it ends it by saying, Madalyn, the work you're doing is not just content, it's connection. People need what you're creating. They're waiting for your leadership, your voice, your energy. So don't hold back today. Like James Wedmore teaches, your next level of income and impact is just on the other side of aligned and perfect action. What can I help you to keep moving forward? Let's make today count. That's just like, I love this. But this is just one example of so many different ways you can utilize this feature. Um, it took a little time to get it exactly how I wanted, but it was not that hard to do.